Hi, Kim with Provectus Group, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to prepare for an active shooter. Number one, before we get started, I'd like to say, that our hearts and our prayers definitely go out to the people of Las Vegas. And a big thank you to all the first responders, police, fire, EMS that responded and took care of business. Why do we need to prepare for an active shooter event or any type of violent crime? The biggest reason is this: law enforcement is amazing. In some places, they have 3 and 4 minute response times. The problem is this: most of the time when violent crime is occurring, it's over in about 30 to 45 seconds. Even though we have excellent response times, we still have to be prepared individually, because in that moment, at that very second, when bullets are flying past your head, the only person that you can depend on is you. So that's the reason why we need to prepare. The most important thing is absolutely mindset. It starts and ends with the mind, period. If you're not prepared here, you can have the best equipment, you can have the most tactical gear, the best vest, drop legs, all that kind of good stuff, the most badass gun you've ever seen. But if you don't have the mindset, none of that stuff is going to help you. 2, if you don't have very good training to go with that mindset, again, all that equipment, none of that matters. So let's get with the mindset. You have to be situationally aware. Okay, now I'm not telling you to walk around in the color red where you're just looking around, everybody, who's that? What you doing? You don't have to be in that, color red type of response. But you need to be aware of what's going on around you. You need to understand, okay, this is what's going on around me, and out of that, what looks out of the ordinary? If something does go down, what's my plan for it? It only takes a couple seconds. And to be honest with you, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. We don't know when anything is going to happen, so we have to be prepared as much as we can. Second thing, training. Now, this brings up another point. Don't just go to somebody because they make awesome videos, okay, and I'm talking about the instructors. Just because somebody makes an awesome video and they can shoot really well and all that kind of stuff, none of that means that they're a great instructor. Instructors are basically teachers. So they need to be a good teacher. They need to understand how people learn. That responsibility is on the instructor to assess each student, see where they are, get a general idea of how they learn, or what's the best way that I need to form this information for that particular individual so that they retain the most amount of information. You're trusting your life in their hands. You're basically saying, hey, I'm trusting you to teach me what I need to do so that I can stay alive, so that I can keep my family alive, so that I can keep the people around me, them alive, and they're perfect strangers. That is a huge thing. So take your time, take a day or two, vet the instructor. Do as much research as you can on that particular instructor. Look at the reviews, look at the videos, look at their teaching style. Is it a teaching style that you think that'll work for you? What are their customers saying? That kind of stuff is extremely important. Please listen to me when I say that. Vet your instructors. Just because they can shoot, just because they make awesome videos and it looks great, does not mean that they're a good teacher. The next thing is this. I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and it's what type of gun should I buy? What caliber, blah, blah, blah. Go to a range where you can shoot many different guns of many different calibers. This will allow you to put different guns of different sizes. Just because, you have 2 different guns from 2 different makes, they look about the same size and they're the exact same caliber, they're gonna shoot completely different. So you want to find a gun that's gonna work for you, work for your body type, and not only work with your body type as far as being able to manage recoil, but also, is it gonna work with your lifestyle? Is it too big to carry because you wear a suit and tie every day? Or if you're a female and you wear, business casual every day, a larger frame gun may not work for your lifestyle, but it's really good shooting in your hand. So you have to find that happy medium, that balance between, is it gonna fit my lifestyle and how I plan to use this gun or carry this gun every single day? And can I also run this gun? Can I manage the recoil? Is it easy for me to get my reloads in there? Can I bring the gun up and line those sights up quickly? Those are things that you're going to be able to find out under proper instruction at a range where you can rent guns. I highly, highly recommend that. Do not go out and purchase a gun before you shoot it. If I told you that most people that purchase firearms never receive training, would you believe me? I really hope that you do, because that is absolutely the case. Most people, there's a traumatic situation or some type of stimulus that happens, whether it's your neighbor got broke into, or it was a home invasion, or a situation like this where it's another active shooter incident out in Las Vegas, and it has stimulated you or prompted you to say, hey, I need to take my personal safety a little bit more serious, and I'm going to go purchase a firearm. Purchase the firearm, get lots of ammo, pay for training. Again, this goes back to making sure that you have vetted your instructor and that you're dealing with an instructor that you can trust, because basically you're trusting your life in their hands. So get trained. I cannot stress that enough. Once you get trained some more. This was an impromptu video. I really hope that this helped you. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world. And I wanted to put this out there because I figured instead of just trying to answer the questions, I can put this video out there. You can watch this video 100 times to get that information. Guys, remember to check us out on all social medias, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's at Provectus Group. We have a ton of training classes coming up, including down in Florida. We're going to be down there October 28th and 29th teaching the Fighting Pistol 1. So if you are in or near Leesburg, Florida, Orlando, that particular area, check out our website, provectusgroup.org, or you can hit us up on Facebook to find out more information about that class. Guys, again, I hope this helped you. And remember, in all that you do, be unstoppable.